Hey friends, I'm Shaz and welcome back to the Ministry of Reviews. In today's video, I'm testing one of the smallest car gadgets on the market today. This tiny wireless CarPlay and Android Auto USB adapter is from the MINIX brand and the model is called CA525. This adapter converts your wired CarPlay and Android Auto into wireless, so you no longer have to deal with messy cables in your car. Now let's plug this compact adapter into the USB port of my car and see how it performs. So keep watching, guys. Alright friends, so I've connected the MINIX adapter to the USB plug in my car, and this is what we get on the screen. So basically, as soon as you get this, what you need to do is you need to go into your Bluetooth setup, and we'll start off by doing it on my iPhone first. So you just need to go into the Bluetooth, look for a new device. It's called MINIX E39F. This is the one, so click on it. Then pair the device. There are a few steps that are required to connect to Apple CarPlay for the very first time when you do it, and this is just the first time. You don't really have to do this again and again. So as you can see, it gets connected. It's really fast to connect, and this is a one-time setup. You don't have to do this every time you sit in the car. Once you have connected this, it stays connected with your iPhone. So the next time you come in your car and you have your Bluetooth on your iPhone on, it will automatically detect the connection and then get to the Apple CarPlay or give you the Apple CarPlay view on the screen like this. And we'll test the reconnection later on in this video. So again, it's very quick to connect. It brings you to the Apple CarPlay view user interface in a few seconds. Now, I will not explain the different functions and features of Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto in this video. All I wanted to see is basically how do we connect from the wired CarPlay to the wireless CarPlay setup. So with the CarPlay setup, it's very quick, just a few steps on your iPhone to connect it for the first time through Bluetooth. Once you connect it, this is how it appears. Now this is the standard view of Apple CarPlay. You have all these applications that are installed on your iPhone, as well as the ones that are compatible with Apple CarPlay user interface appear on the screen. So things like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, which are not compatible with Apple CarPlay in any car, would not appear on the screen. So one very nice thing I've just realized is the response rate of the screen is quite nice. Again, it also depends on the screen of your car, but you can see it's very quick. There is absolutely no lag. So quite nice with that. You can obviously use any navigation. I'm using the Google standard Apple navigation. You can use any other navigation. So when you click on any of the apps, as you can see, it's very quick to load. You can, play your Spotify, and then you have so many other features. Again, I'm not going to explain the functions and features. It's very straightforward, but I just wanted to test if we can get to the wireless Apple CarPlay setup. But I can tell you, I really like the response rate. Absolutely no lag. There you go, very quick to connect. All right, so very easy to connect the Apple CarPlay to the Bluetooth connection. What I'll do now is see how do we get to the reconnection. Okay, let me take out the adapter. Let me remove the adapter. There you go, and then put it back in. This is a more a realistic reconnection scenario, and let's see if it actually takes us back to the CarPlay setup. There you go. So it is asking me for this. Okay, so it just shows you those setup pages. You don't have to click on anything. I think it's about 3 seconds or 4 seconds at max from switching on the car to actually getting this on your screen, which is definitely very, very fast. Again, I've tested some other devices and they are not as fast as this device when it comes to reconnection. So Apple reconnection is successful and it reconnects very, very fast. All right, so what I'll do now is I'll show you how to connect to the wireless Android Auto. All right, so let's connect to the wireless Android Auto now. So we are back to this main page. This is the main connection or the setup page. So what you need to do is on your Android mobile, just go into the settings option and then go to connected devices, pair a new device, and look for this new device. It's called MINIX E39F. E. 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 and then it'll take a few seconds for it to update. It's basically updating my Android Auto application, and then in a few seconds we should be able to see the Android Auto user interface appear on the screen here. Alright, so there you go. So it takes a few seconds for the Android Auto to come up on the screen, just like the Apple CarPlay. This is the landing page of Android Auto. So you've got the navigation appearing on the left side, and you've got media on the right side. You can go into the full app view. Again, I'm not going to explain the full functions and features of Android Auto in this video. All I wanted to see was whether we can get the Android Auto wirelessly working on this car, and how is the overall look and feel. So looks very nice. It's the perfect aspect ratio, because I have tested some other devices where the Android Auto comes out really stretched. So the text and the icons are very stretched, but in this, these are real sized icons and text, so looks very nice. Again, these are all the apps that are available on your Android mobile and are compatible with the Android Auto user interface. Just like Apple CarPlay, there are a few apps which are not available or cannot appear on the screen, like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, but you know, on Android Auto works quite nicely, very quick to connect, and in terms of the response rate of the screen is also quite nice. You can, again, I don't have a lot of applications on my Android mobile. It's a new mobile, but you can obviously install more apps. On the navigation, you can see it's very nice and responsive. That's the best thing about this device. You can also set up voice input either through the Google Voice Assistant or through Apple Siri to operate this device, you know, without even touching on the screen. So this is how it all works. I just wanted to see Android Auto as well. So the last thing we'll test, just like the Apple CarPlay, is to see how we can actually get the reconnection working on the Android Auto. So what I'll do now is take out the USB cable and then put it back in again. So let's see if the way it connected or reconnected Apple CarPlay, does it also reconnect on the Android Auto system. So there you go. So it does automatically reconnect. You don't have to click on anything. Again, it takes about 3 to 5 seconds maximum to get to the wireless Android Auto. And again, this is the landing page where you have navigation and side by side with some media playing. So this is how this device works. Again, it's a very nice device. Couple of really good things about this device. One is the size. It's a very small, it's probably the tiniest, smallest device in the market when it comes to wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And the other bit is the screen, the response rate. It's very, very quick. It doesn't take much time. There is no lag at all, and the reconnection is also very quick, about 3 to 5 seconds. So all in all, a very nice device from MINIX. I've tested quite a few of their products on my channel earlier. All those devices worked amazingly well, I can tell you. So guys, if you are looking for a small adapter that converts your wired CarPlay or Android Auto to wireless, I would highly recommend this one. And if you like this, if you want to buy this, simply go to the link in the description of this video below. It will take you directly to the official store where you can buy this new wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto adapter from MINIX. That's it, friends. If you like my content, you can go and support this channel with the super thanks icon below. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and click on that bell icon so you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys.